these are the world's children. Thin, hungry, homeless. Children who have lived their few years under the impact of war. Remember their faces. Remember their confusion and sadness and utter despair. For these are your children, our children. Modern warfare has made them a part of one humanity. This we must face. This we must know if peace is to last more than a few short years. No, these children can't make a new war now, but if they grow to maturity in an atmosphere of hunger and disease and want, their bitterness can sow the seeds of a future war between the nations that have and those that have not. These are the blameless. They had no part in this. They are innocent. Shall they suffer? America itself did not escape. Wives without husbands, children without fathers. This was the price we paid. But of all the nations, America has been the least touched by the ravages of war. We've emerged as the greatest power on earth, stronger than ever, and still wealthy. And a part of that wealth, a part of our gold, is the small price we must pay to protect our future. Yes, a part of our gold. The gold of our wheat fields, the gold of oranges and lemons from our orchards, of butter and thick cream from our herds, the golden corn of our vast farmlands. It must be spent for peace. For our peace here in America and for the peace of the world. You say that the war and the victory have been costly, that we must retrench. You say that the war is over, that you have given freely of yourself and your money to turn the wheels of war, that peace is a different matter. Well, yes. Yes, peace can be cheap, if its days are to be counted in a 10 or 20-year span. But peace will not be cheap if it is to reach into the lives of your grandchildren and your children's grandchildren. War dollars, war bonds have suddenly become victory dollars. But they must become more than that. They must be peace dollars. Peace bonds to guarantee humanity against utter destruction in the future. We must see that food and shelter and education become the birthright of America's war children, and do what we can to extend adequate food and shelter to other children, wandering homeless and hungry in a world that has shrunk so small that the problems of each nation are the problems of all. Look at your children, in your own home, your own neighborhood, husky, friendly youngsters who have never known the sounds of war. Then remember America's war orphans, and the orphans of the eastern and western reaches of the globe. For all of these are one world, one humanity. So for the sake of America's future, your future, invest in the Victory Loan Drive, because a part of the money you invest will help these children. And in helping them, you help your own children. Help them to live in a world free from wars and death and destruction. Buy your victory bond, your peace bond, now.